Technical Universities of Ghana, under the auspices of Vice Chancellors of Technical Universities of Ghana, presents its second annual Applied Research Conference. Theme: Sustainable Technologies, Innovations and Entrepreneurial Development. Sub-themes: Information and Communications Technology, ICT, Entrepreneurship, Industry and University Linkages, Innovations in Science and Health, Technological Innovations in Engineering, Applied Arts and Technology. Special Guest of Honor, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana. Guest of Honor, Honorable Dr. Yawisa Bichum, Minister of Education. Guest Speaker, Honorable Dr. AFRIYIE, Minister of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovations. Date: 7th to 8th July 2022. Venue: Accra Technical University ATU Auditorium.
So our guest speaker is also a member of Parliament, representing the good people of AFRIYIE, also constituency. Ladies and gentlemen, the list and the narrative and the contributions are so long that I will humbly end here and inform you that all that I've been saying is about the Honorable Dr. AFRIYIE. Who is with us today, even though today is his birthday, is found time to be with us. Ladies and gentlemen, may I also crave your indulgence. Rise, so that together we can sing happy birthday, the Honorable Minister. Apologies. I'll bring my voice. Shall we go? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. May God bless you now. 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 Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your support. Chairman, thank you very much. And let me thank everybody. Today I'm very, very happy. Where I come from, we do not celebrate birthdays. My birthday passes before even you realize it. When you look on my passport, you see that my birthday is released at 6 July 1954. It was because my parents got it wrong. And I was born and I had a correction because I know I'm KWAKU. That one is ossified. And if you check 6 July 1954, it's Kwabna, and I'm not bad. So I decided not to change it because what is it? So for me, every day is like a birthday unless I celebrate God for that. I never celebrate a birthday until my children sprang a surprise on me on my 60th birthday. But they knew that I already had, and they invited no less a person than the president himself. At that time, he was not the president. He honored me and traveled away to Syria also. And it was 3 days before my family told me. So today I'm overwhelmed. This is the second time. And people are also requested a surprise. Thank you very much. They have got 2 functions to perform. I knew that my president will be coming. Unfortunately, the affairs of state are taking him somewhere. So I have to do what is needful and stand in for him. So in all humility, I will be reading his speech at verbatim because I have no reason to correct what my president had to say, unless nobody told me to do that. Let me put in all the, what do you call it, all the disclaimers. But if I get inspired, I'll put a full stop there and say that this is not part of the president's speech. And since I've got a captive audience, also put in one thing or the other. So, Mr. Chairman, the Director General of GTEC, the Director General of CTVET, as Vice Chancellors, and now I've noticed that there are several nuances in the Vice Chancellorship. So I will take the University of Science and Technology, and then also the other Vice Chancellors of the technical universities, captains of industries, and if I have not acknowledged you, it is not because of that. But let's say that we are all Ghanaians, so that my superiors were fellow Ghanaians. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy, and so here starts with the president's speech. So I'm very happy to join you. That's my president speaking. Here at the opening ceremony of the 2nd Annual Applied Research Conference for Technical Universities. The theme for the conference, Sustainable Technologies, Innovations, and Entrepreneurial Development, is very appropriate for our present state as a nation. In our efforts as government to develop this nation of ours, self-reliant, which is dubbed Ghana Beyond Aid, many policies were put in place which set us on the path of growth till COVID-19 struck us. The pandemic, despite its devastating effect, has also taught us a great lesson. Lessons that make the theme for the conference even more important. The pandemic has brought us to the realization that as a nation, we need sustainable technologies that will help us solve the basic problems of the Ghanaian and lift us from poverty. Basic technologies that will solve our sanitation problems, solve our water problems, solve our energy problems, solve other basic engineering problems that industry is facing in their everyday operations. At this stage, let me pause and say that what is coming is for me, because it's very apt. Our president has done very, very well, but Ghanaians have not realized as far as COVID-19 is concerned. Please, take the United States of America. About a month ago, they crossed that important landmark. Over 1 million of them have died directly from COVID. And those of us who are statistically minded, the USA has a population of 320 million people. Ghana has a population, by extrapolation, you take mine, about 32 million. So by all calculations, about 100,000 of us should have died from COVID. And yes, I know that a lot of attributions have been made that when we are living in tropical climates and all that, COVID does not, you do not, a lot of us will not die. But you take a look at Ecuador. Hundreds of thousands of Ecuadorians died from COVID. And they are on the Ecuador is divided by the equator. That's what it is called Ecuador. And then, other countries in the tropical South America, for example, died. And a lot of people died in India, in the subtropical areas. As for our neighbors, our nearest neighbors, their data, with all due respect to them, you cannot ascertain. But ours, we have one of the best public health systems anywhere in the world. Let me tell you, the Ghanaians do not know because we were the project together with our leader like Dr. Charlotte Gardner, Dr. Phyllis Entry, put in place the Center Program of Immunization and its allied systems, where you have a whole district director of medical services looking at health promotion, health prevention, and then basic medical care in CHIPS compounds, and then bringing data. Our data is very, very robust. So do you know how many Ghanaians died? As at 4 days ago, I checked the figure. Only 456 people have died directly from COVID. And so death averted by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo was over 100,000 people. That is why he made that famous statement that we do not know we know how to bring the economy back to life. What we do not know is to bring dead people back to life. Didn't he say that? He said, but you see, what preceded that maxim is that he knew that the economy was going to fall into doldrums. We were going to face problems. That is why he said that we know. As for the details, he didn't know. But he knew that we are going to face serious economic problems. That is why we are here. And that is why we acknowledge. I don't intend to give a political speech on the technical matters. But they are all interrelated. Because if you want money from the finance minister now, he's not likely to give it to you. You make your budget provisions. You must understand why he cannot fulfill that provision. You must understand. I don't think these technologies should not be beyond the technical universities. You were, and in times like this, to rescue us in terms of these technical and technological needs. Your researches should be geared towards national development, and they should be felt in times of national needs, like we find ourselves now. And I make contribution to that. In fact, as far as innovation is concerned, you make a huge contribution, in the COVID times. We are not out of it here, but empirically speaking, I believe that we are out of it. Because you know what? One thing about, again, let me go out off tangent. One thing I know about, Omicron virus, is that when the Europeans were playing nationalism with their, their vaccines, the good Lord smiled on us. You people don't know. And brought us Omicron. Omicron behaves like a life-attenuated vaccine. So once we were at it and we were even afraid because of its superior infectivity, it ran great in Ghana before we could catch with Omicron. It had virtually infected everybody, and at least it gives you immunity for 6 months or more. That's why we got herd immunity, and the COVID pandemic in Ghana came back down by crisis. That's how we epidemiologists would say. And that is why we are the fourth wave was not so bad as the first and second, which killed so many. So actually, COVID, that is Omicron, as far as Africa is concerned, has done us a lot of good. But again, if you want the explanation, we'll come to that. Now, I continue with the president's speech. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghana looks up to their researchers in the technical universities and indeed in all universities to provide the nation with the needed innovation that will transform our industries and set us on the path of industrialization. About 6 years ago, our polytechnics were converted to technical universities. The euphoria that came with it was very great. The expectation of the Ghanaian was for greater work from the new technical universities. We expect a close collaboration between the technical universities and industry to result in innovations that will transform our industries to increase production and create jobs. This conference, I expect industry to ask the universities the hard engineering questions, tell them our problems, and together find innovative ways to solve them. I have a strong belief that we are capable of solving our problems with great resolve. Again, end quote, President. we have to have belief in ourselves. That is why I find wrong with we Ghanaian scientists. Before the Europeans emerged out of the Middle Ages, there was great Timbuktu. In Timbuktu, they were doing mathematics. It's in Mali now. It stands for the middle of nowhere. But I tell you, they were doing craniectomy. That even if you had a bleed, subdural hematoma, they could evacuate the carotid blood sitting on your brain. So we have a lot of things to contribute. Even this COVID thing, variolation came from Africa. When you have smallpox, our forebears have noticed that when you have some smallpox, some people got the mild form and some got the serious one which killed them. When they do scarification, that you see among certain ethnic groups in Ghana and elsewhere in West Africa, and they kicked the serum of that person who had a mild form into the scarification bag. Then you get a milder form of the smallpox. Smallpox, for you, those who don't know, in Accra is called bronchitis or some words to that effect. It was a killer. We have eliminated it. So, smallpox, all the things that were developed up to the vaccines, they took the idea from a descendant of a slave whose forebears had come from somewhere in West Africa. So do not underrate ourselves.